Special thanks to Foreman, Watson, Hultree for sponsoring the preceding broadcast. FWHlegal.com. Tune in next time for Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
You had an opportunity to hear Brandon Jacobs or see his video, but Brandon Jacobs didn't take too kind to what Logan Paul was talking about and actually challenged Logan Paul to say that I want to be one of those guys. I can hear it in his voice. I can see it in his facial expression. And Brandon Jacobs isn't a small dude. What are your thoughts about what you heard from him, Sean?
Yeah, you're right about that, man. He sounds serious. The only question I had with him was that he said, $1 million is nothing. I said, listen, I don't know what kind of money he's making, but I'm doing pretty well for myself. $1 million is something. Outside of that, man, to be honest, just because you're a great football player, you were good on the field, doesn't make you an expert or do you good in the ring. I think a lot of people who don't understand just the sport in general will see a bigger guy, they go strong, and say, oh, that guy can beat him or that guy can beat him. Well, let me tell you, man, what skill is in that sport, skill is everything. So if you haven't been training, I'll send a message out to all current NFL players and former guys. Just because you're big and strong and athletic does not mean you can fight. But there are guys who can. I think that Le'Veon Bell calling Logan Paul out, that's a real fight. But again, Logan doesn't want that. He doesn't want a guy that's really trained, a guy that has skill. He wants a current player who's never stepped into the ring before. I mean, that's easy.
And speaking to what Sean is talking about there, Logan Paul, he did tweet out earlier today where he's kind of updated what the challenge is, the $1 million open bet to fight NFL players. And he tweeted here, Sean, I'm sure you've seen it. Nobody is willing to put $1 million in escrow and be flown here to Puerto Rico and box with 3 professional judges. They all want to formalize venue, press conference, but I don't have time nor interest in that. Sean, is Logan Paul moving the goalpost here?
Of course he is. Of course he is. Because, look, remember the whole conversation started between him and Tom Brady. And it was about
It's time for Owensboro Health 3rd Region Basketball Tournament here on 102.7 The Game.
Moss with it. Moss, crossover, step back three. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Jonathan Moss. My goodness. If you're not here, you're missing out.
Let's go to the Sports Center and join the guys for the Green River Area Federal Credit Union pregame show.
5 to shoot. Lane's going to dump it to Bean. Bean to Hancock. Hancock, somebody's got to shoot. Lane, step side. 3 on the way. Got it! Oh, my gosh! Davis County!
Remember, your home for 3rd Region Sports is 102.7 The Game.
It's the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Basketball Tournament Girls Semifinal Night. Vic Evans here into the Green River Area Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off, and I will throw it down to the table down there with Stephen A. Turner, Dan Bartlett. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, Vic, it sounds like you need us to take it away. That voice is struggling, man. Get some honey and hot tea up there for you, man, and we'll take it from here. We got Catholic in Edmonson County coming up. Game number 1, Stephen A. Turner, Dan Bartlett, and Dan looking for a great night of games tonight.
It's the semifinals. Win or go home. The road narrows tonight. And you've got a really good matchup here to start the semifinals and 2 really good offensive weapons here as far as you got Carey and Williams on one side. You got Manahan leading the charge on the other side. It's going to be a great matchup between these 2 girls' teams.
No doubt. And, we talk anytime Carey Ann Williams is in the gym, it's going to be tough to get shots in the paint. And the Lady Wildcats moving into the semifinal round for the first time since 2018. And Owensboro Catholic has been in the finals for 3 straight years.
3 straight.
You kind of got the tale of 2 different programs. One that's kind of coming here for the first time in a long time, and one that expects to be here every single year.
Yeah, you look on the one side of it, and you look over at the Lady Cats, and the way that they're playing, it's just so physical. I mean, you've seen them already in round 1 out here with Carey and Williams and Souders underneath. They've got size to them. Okay, they've absolutely got some size to them underneath, and they know what to do with the ball when it's in their hands in the paint. It's going to be hard to defend against those girls.
Yeah, big rebounding discrepancy in favor of Edmondson. That'll be one key tonight for the Lady Aces, is try to keep Edmondson off the boards, limit second chance opportunities. These two teams did not play during the regular season. You have to go all the way back to 2018, the year that the Edmondson won a game in the regional tournament. This is also the last time they beat Owensboro Catholic in a season. That was back in the regular season back in 2018. So it's been a little while for the Lady Wildcats to get a win over the Aces. And I guess really outside of the rebounding department, my biggest question for Edmondson to see if they can compete, because I think if they can keep it close, and they'll absolutely have an opportunity late, but can they keep it close? And you look at the ball pressure from Owensboro. How will they respond to that ferocious full court pressure?
Because they've got, you're exactly right. They've got the dominance in the paint on there. But you look at it's like a two-headed monster when you look at the Lady Cats on there. On the other side of the Aces, just a well-rounded team. The scoring's distributed through the whole thing, well-coached, and you talked about that full-court press. How are they going to handle the ball-handling skills and basically the pressure that's going to be at their face tonight against these Lady Aces?
Yeah, and Souter, she had a little bit of a slow start in the game the other night against McLean, but did not have a slow finish. She was great in the fourth quarter. She was excellent in overtime. She finished with 10 points after being held scoreless for 3 quarters. She was a big difference maker late. And, hey, Edmondson's not here if not for that huge three-pointer hit late in the game against McLean the other night.
Yeah, they were down, and they hit that three-pointer at the end.
Yeah, it was incredible shot by Addison Spain-Howard, who knocked that three down. I mean, I thought McLean defended it well initially on the inbound. They get it back to Spain-Howard, and she hits a thoroughbreds three, takes it into overtime. They outscore them 10-0.
I mean, they took over in overtime. It's just like basically the momentum shifted on there because you can see Edmonton coming back in the game there, working against McLean County there because McLean County really had the edge throughout that whole game there. And at the very end, they went ahead and took it over there. And then in the overtime, they ran away with it.
No doubt. And we got Jalen Doherty Sager on the court out here, going to get a word with Coach Booth right now.
Take it away, my friend.
Guys, can you hear me?
Can hear you loud and clear.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with Edmonton County Lady Cats coach Jody Booth. Coach, heavy underdogs coming into it, obviously, Owensboro Catholic. But you guys got the best post player in the region in Kerrigan Williams. You got Shelby Souders along with her. What do you guys got to do to get the win and shock the region tonight?
Well, we just got to follow the scout report. We know they got 5 really good players that can balance out on the scoring. All of them could go off just any night. And so we just got to follow our scout report, play with effort and toughness, and just really guard and rebound. And we're just here. We're going to enjoy the moment. We're going to play as hard as we can. And we don't feel like we're an underdog. We're ready to play some basketball.
What would it mean to your program to beat Catholic and get a spot in the regional championship game Sunday afternoon?
It mean everything for our program. We obviously it'd be our first regional finals appearance and something that's never been done. But we got to take care of business each possession and just worry about what's going on right in front of us.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Kick it back to you guys.
Yeah, Coach Booth does a great job with that program. I love how he said, hey, we don't feel like we're underdogs.
Dude, he's just even kill right there, buddy. No ride and roller coaster there. He's here for strictly business.
Yeah, I was doing the game with Dave the other night, and it was them and McLean. And Coach Ellis and Coach Booth, I thought both coached excellent games. You could just see the fundamentally sound basketball that both programs played with. Big fan of Coach Booth, how he represents his program, how they promote their program on social media. Second to none. And like he said, a win tonight over a regional powerhouse in Owensboro Catholic would just set the stage for this program moving forward.
Well, here, if they do get the win tonight, I wonder if he shows us some emotion after winning the game. That's what I want to see right there.
He wasn't really. I mean, he kind of let an exhale out the other night when we had him down here at the table. But really, he just kind of kept it even keel.
There it is, right there. I think he was in shock at Jalen's jacket right there.
It might have been. The making his eyes cross a little bit. But the Lady Aces are still out here on the court warming up, and we'll talk about their first round game. Which, I mean, you talk as improbable as Edmondson's shot was from long range the other night. Then you got Catholic erasing a 20-point first half deficit against one of the best teams in the region in Breckenridge County in the second half, Dan. That was equally as improbable.
It was. You look at that game, it was like a roller coaster. You just shifted momentum, and after that, the Lady Aces just purely took over and walked away with it.
No doubt. I mean, it was a big effort from Katie Hagan, and once Brett kind of took that foot off the gas a little bit, Catholic just pounced and took advantage, got it down to 3, Breck hits a couple threes to push it back to 9. You think, okay, they've weathered the storm.
Yeah.
And then here comes the ferocious Lady Aces defense again. And Katie Hagan was excellent the other night and just really powered the Aces into this matchup.
You talked about coaching. As you watch Coach Michael Robertson during that whole game right there, you talk about even kill that whole way, man. He knew his team. Being down that much, he knew they were coming back.
Yeah, you talk. A lot of folks say, "Hey, he gets real upset when we're not playing well," but the other night he was calm, cool, and collected. He's like, Breck's just hitting a bunch of shots. Tip your cap to him, and we'll just have to keep weathering the storm, and that's exactly what the Lady Aces did. By the time he's done, I think if Coach Robertson stays the course, by the time he's done, he'll be the winningest coach in third region basketball history.
He's on his way to it. And I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break as we're going to go to commercial. When we come back, we'll hit you some more action, my friend.
Looking forward to it here at the Owensboro Sports Center.
Athletes who play Friday night games. You now have access to walk-in sports medicine care from Owensboro Health on Saturday, as well as weekdays. But you don't have to be an athlete to benefit from convenient orthopedic walk-in care at the Owensboro Health Sports Medicine Walk-in Clinic. Open 8 to 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday at the Pleasant Valley Medical Building in Owensboro. Learn more at owensborohealth.org/Owensboro Walk-in.
When serious illness changes everything, you don't have to face it alone. Hospice and Palliative Care of Western Kentucky is here, walking alongside families in Davis, Hancock, Hopkins, and Muhlenberg counties. With expert medical care, emotional support, and compassionate guidance, HPC helps you focus on what matters most: comfort, dignity, and time together. Visit hospiceofwky.org to learn more. Hospice and Palliative Care of Western Kentucky. Support for the journey.
Got a leak? Clogged drain? No hot water?
Call Jay the Plumber. When plumbing problems hit, you need someone local, reliable, and ready to go. Jay the Plumber handles everything from busted pipes and water heaters to remodels and everyday repairs, done right the first time.
Fast response, honest pricing, quality work you can trust. Don't let plumbing problems ruin your day. Call Jay the Plumber at 270-313-0883.
That's 270-313-0883. Jay the Plumber, your hometown plumbing pro.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Southwire in Hallsville has been family-owned since 1950 and strives to be generationally sustainable for years to come. They are one of the leading manufacturers of wire and cable used in the transmission and distribution of electricity. Southwire delivers power to millions of people around the world. Their mission to be a preferred provider of solutions to the electrical industry by providing innovative products and services with exceptional quality and delivering on our promises. They also are proud supporters of all Hancock County athletics. Go Hornets!
Hawkins Avenue PLLC is a full-service architectural firm providing design services for K-12 education, business, healthcare, industrial, religious, hospitality, and mercantile projects across the state. Our motto is design-focused, service-based, and feel it nothing less than mandatory to provide a service to our clients that exceeds our expectations. With a combined 30-plus years of experience, the team at Hawkins Avenue is the architectural firm you need for your next project. Located in Beaver Dam, give Jeremiah or Kyle a call at 270-363-2235.
There's the wrong realtor. And then there's the right realtor. Stephanie Wright, Greater Owensboro Realty Company. Expect extraordinary. Call or text 270-499-0099.
It's the Owensboro Health Girls 3rd Region Tournament here. I'm going to send it back down to the Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Countdown to tip-off. Take it away, Steve.
Absolutely. We got Jalen Doherty on the court. Going to send him over, see if he can get a word here with Coach Michael Robertson real quick for the pregame. Jalen, if you can hear us, take it away, bud.
Got you guys. Coach, bit of a slow start for you guys Monday night. Got down 20 to Brett County, but you guys were able to overcome it and get the win. This is pretty familiar territory for you guys playing in another regional semifinals. You got Carrie Ann Wiggins in the post for Edmonton County, probably one of the best post players in the region. But you guys have a girl in Sophia Newby that can match up with her pretty well. What do you guys got to do to to match it up with Williams and Souders and get the win and get back to the regional final?
I think we got tempo. We want to play up a lot faster than we did in the first half. We got to have a good start. We got to take their belief that they can play with us out as early as we can. So we've got to be strong with the ball, strong with our defense, and hopefully get some easy buckets.
All right, good luck, Coach. Kick it back to you guys at the table.
Great job, Jalen, and Coach Robertson is not very familiar with it.
Very familiar. It's just like another round in the spoke for him in this one.
We got to play up tempo. We got to take away their will to want to be here, and I love it, man. That's what you do when you're a powerhouse.
So my question is, you know the stat lines here. You got power against power inside. You go ahead and match up Newbie, and you go up against Carrion Williams. You get Souders in there, and you go up against with Hagen Go Placer. Who's the difference maker? Who else steps up?
Claudia Muncie.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's the answer right there. She's been so good from beyond the arc and all season long, shooting 40%. From out there beyond the arc. If Muncie can knock down a couple early threes and the Catholic defense can get after Edmondson, they can run them out of here pretty quick.
I agree with that. But on the other side of it, look at the Lady Cat side. Look at Spainhauer.
Oh, absolutely.
She can handle the pressure.
100%.
She's the reason why they hit that three that they advanced to the second round of the semifinals here. So the pressure's not going to get to her. She can hit the outside shot as well.
And Haley Sanders came in defensively the other night and really slowed down Carly Floyd from McLean. And she's not going to show up in the stat sheet.
No.
But if you were here watching the game, she changed the game with her perimeter defense the other night, keeping Floyd out of the paint.
Yeah, to me, it's all about execution. Who's going to come out and take what the coaches are putting the game plan here? Because we know they both have their weapons.
No doubt.
They definitely have their weapons on there. It's who's going to execute better and don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, and you heard Coach Booth execute the scouting report, right? I mean, that's it. I want to get these names in for the Ronnie Harton Scholarship before we get out of here and get up to the Eagles Nest. Kennedy Level from McLean County, Isabella Wilkins from Muhlenberg, Alex Quisenberry from Ohio, Jalen Groves from McLean, Isaac Coates from Muhlenberg, Austin Safe from Muhlenberg, Carrie Ann Williams from this very Edmonson County team, Elizabeth Grimes from Breck, Jonah Miller from Breck, and then Jack Roberts from Hancock County. In between games, the Ronnie Harden scholarships that their officials give away. They've been doing it for 9 years, over $50,000 given back. And we love our officials here in the 3rd region, always giving back to the kids. That's going to wrap it up for our Green River Area Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups and get set for tip-off here in the girls' 3rd region semifinal.